Hello, and welcome to Comics with Stevey D. This is episode 93. And most of these books here I got from the dollar bin and maybe paid $2 or $3 for a few of them. I was curious about this character, Deathlock. And this is a origin story. It's one of four. And he gets shanghaied. He's a family man scientist, and he was going to spill the beans on the evil corporation, and they used him as a guinea pig to create Deathlock. And he's a family man, and it was just wrong. But then he got an ongoing series. I got issue number 3 because it was a Doctor Doom cover. And kind of the space pinky bubbles in the background. And I like the cover very much. And one of his early battles, he's fighting Dr. Doom, and he finds out they're Doom bots, and he smashes one up, and he goes into the next room, and he runs into the production line of Doom bots. Just an army of those. And had to put the brakes on there, I bet. I read those two. I really liked them. The next book, I like the art style in this. It reminds me of kind of a poster, old-time poster. Wastelanders, Black Widow from 2022. Cover art by Jose Maria Casanova. All right, here's an interesting cover. It is got a bounty hunter on there. This is Star Wars: War of the Bounty Hunters, number 1 variant edition from 2021. Cover art by Sarah Pichelli. And there's an odd-looking creature there with him. And here's another Doctor Doom cover. He's the guest star, I guess, today. And that was just by luck, coincidence. Winter Soldier, number 3 from 2012. Cover art by Lee Bermejo. And I think Doctor Doom does outclass Bucky Barnes, but he doesn't have more heart. That's Cap's sidekick. He's got heart. Alright, here's the Nam, number 38. And it's an interesting cover. I like covers that tell a story. So if you look close in this one, he's stepping on a landmine. And there's a sniper in the tree. And they're between the rock and the hard place on this. I got this book for $1, and it's in really good shape. Square corners, no spine ticks, no rolls. Looks good. $8. Okay, I hit the jackpot on the dollar bin right there. Next book, Groove, The Wanderer. Number 12 from 1986. Cover art by Sergio Aragones. There's 120 issues in this series, and I got about a dozen of them. I love the detail in the covers. All those characters right in here, they're all individual drawings, and I've seen covers where there's like 5 times more than what's on this one. What if Captain America had farmed the Avengers? That's a cool book. But here's the one I want to talk about. What if Captain America had led an army of super soldiers in World War II? This is the cover. From 1991, number 28, cover art by Ron Wilson. All right, so they obviously are doing homage to the raising of the flag of, I think, Iwo Jima. And there's Wolverine, and there's Dum Dum and Cap and a couple of Yanks, you know. But if you look down at the bottom, you got the Red Skull, and you got Adolf Hitler. Jawohl. So they defeated those villainous Nazis, and it's a cool cover. All right, I'm not a big X-Men fan, but I pick up an X-Men book every once in a while. This is I like lightning covers. I think I'm energy being dispersed. X-Men Unlimited #2 from 1993, cover art by Jan Duursema. And this, I found out in this, his full name is given for the first time. Let me try this one out. Eric Magnus Lenscher. So, I like the X-Men movies. That's why, what I know mostly about their characters and stuff that was in the movies. But I pick up a book here and there. Now here's a great book here. I love Howard the Duck. And this is number 16. And it's from 1977. Cover art by Colin Palmer. And what's interesting about this, it's not a story. It's a sequence all the way through the book of 2-page informational spreads. There's kind of like a splash page of Howard. But, see, and they'll go in great detail about characters or storylines, and there's really neat artistry in it. Who would think of putting the heroes in the flowers and stuff? That's imaginative. And here's kind of a black and white mixed color page. I thought it was kind of cool. And the whole book's like that. You know, pretty cool pickup. And we're going to finish up with The Incredible Hulk number 110 from 2007. Cover art by Gary Frank and Chris Sotomayor. And Hulk is angry. And I'm going to open this one up after you get a good look at the cover. You can tell. I think Hulk is one of the spookiest characters in comic books. Especially when his attitude is in that area. And I have a series of panels that tell the story without text. I like that in comic books. And here's the other one. He looks pretty angry there, but the finale is this one. Full page. So, and there's Hercules on the next page just looking at him like, uh-oh. Okay, Hulk. All right. So, that brings us closer to the end of this episode. And up here on my rack, I got, there's what do I got here? I got some covers up here that are kind of cool. That's a milestone edition. But I do know from looking, there's going to be an auction on my comic shop, but with one that's signed by Stan Lee, so I'm going to watch that. And there's the one of the reboots. I like that cover. And there's another milestone. If I can get it in focus here. There you go. Somewhat. That's the Avengers. And that's the West Coast Avengers. Hawkeye, he makes a good leader. And there's Superman on the end. That old Superman, very regal Superman. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. And I think that was it. So happy collecting. I hope you find all the keys and grails and get good deals and have fun talking to people about the hobby and learning stuff and all those kind of things. It's part of the hobby. All right, take care, everybody. God bless y'all.